Hi everyone, welcome back to the Poetics of George Lucas. Today is part 2, The Quest. I wanted to talk about the frame, which is the quest's map in Lucas's movies. And more specifically, the way Lucas uses it not just to show, but to guide. It was actually while playing Loom, the early Lucasfilm video game, that I realized this. Lucas doesn't frame his scenes like flat images. He frames them like the island in Loom, a landscape layered with depth, each section a new zone of exploration, all before your eyes. It's like a garden with arches, for the imagination to wander, and let new beginnings, new becoming, advent. When you discover the island, you feel an invitation to go deeper. His frames hold layers. Foreground, middle ground, background. Not just spatially, but symbolically. Each vignette holds a key for the adventure. The hero is never just in the frame, he's on a path through it. Each step forward, a discovery, a risk, an encounter with the unknown. In A New Hope, a more revealing example might be the shot of Mos Eisley. As Luke and Obi-Wan arrive, the frame opens onto a dusty cityscape, buzzing with movement, silhouettes, transport. But beyond the bustle, the frame lays out a web of narrative doors, the cantina, the docking bays, the alleys. It's a node in the journey. And Lucas frames it like a map with multiple entry points. The city isn't just a stop, it's an environment of narrative potential. Every building could be a plot, every background figure a threat or ally. The camera gives us a playable tableau, not meaning, but opportunity. Lucas's frames don't declare meaning. They don't just reflect a character's perspective, they suggest possibility. They unfold like a game map. A courtyard leads to a chamber, which leads to a tunnel, which leads to a confrontation. Each shot is a forward motion, but also a descent, deeper into implication, into places with more tension, more mystery, more at stake. Take Naboo in The Phantom Menace. From above, it's clean, geometric, graceful. Canals, domes, polished stone. But as the crisis deepens, the camera takes us downward through arcades, corridors, hangars, and just city tunnels. The palace becomes a layered system. The more danger the characters face, the deeper the descent. The frame keeps opening doors, a timeline of the quest. The camera maps how each location reveals a new layer of political urgency, personal decision, and architectural mood. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, Lucas's influence is all over the tombs. The Well of Souls isn't just a setting, it's a layered experience. Sunlight becomes torchlight. Open sand becomes a sealed chamber, statues, echoes, traps. Architecture becomes dramaturgy. The camera doesn't just follow the character, it unlocks the scene. Each frame is a threshold, a new emotional key. That's why Lucas's compositions never feel idle. Even stillness has charge, because the frame is a container for what's possible. Not just perspective, but pressure. A temple in the background isn't just distant, it's dormant, waiting to be activated. Every shot offers not just what is, but what might unfold. In The Phantom Menace, the duel with Darth Maul shows it's not a stage in open space, it's a puzzle. Walkways, banners, force fields. Maul and Qui-Gon fight on what platform, the doors close. Obi-Wan watches, the doors open, the fight resumes. The pacing isn't just in the fight, it's in the layout. Lucas spatializes the emotion. This is storytelling through geography. It is possibility building. The character doesn't just move through the world. It moves through emotional thresholds embedded in space. Spielberg, by contrast, often builds the world around the character's feelings. The camera reacts. It moves with the internal beat. With Lucas, the world often precedes the character. The frame defines what can happen. You don't step into the world to shape it. You step into it to confront what's already in motion. That's clearest in THX 1138. The white void. No edges, no walls, just vanishing point. The frame is a prison. You can't explore it. You dissolved inside it. But in Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and even American Graffiti, Lucas builds navigable space. Light, layout, and distance carry emotional and mythic charge. In American Graffiti, the town functions like a soft grid. Diner, drag strip, radio booth, streets looping back. Each space has its own mood, its own tempo. And as the night progresses, these sites accumulate memory, accumulate choice. By dawn, the frames widen, quiet, still. The system closes. Like the end screen of a level, the maze has been explored, the options played out. So when Lucas holds on a wide shot of the Jedi Temple, of the Tatooine Dunes, the palace hangars, the Yavin Bays, the forest path of Endor, he's not just giving us scale, he's giving us access. The frame becomes a gate. And what's inside that gate are subworlds, symbolic chambers, spatial chapters. Think of the celebration at the end of Return of the Jedi. Ewoks singing, dancing, fires glowing, tree houses lit up. The frame isn't just showing joy, it's showing how joy radiates. Not one home, but many. Not one ending, but multiple returns. The frame offers layered resolution, a world reconnected, rebuilt. The character doesn't just pass through plot. He passes through zones of meaning, sometimes literal, sometimes psychic. Every frame is a hallway, and every hallway leads to something sacred, broken, or both. The camera isn't just showing, it's inviting.